Hello motorbike fans, this is Martin and I've got some motorbike stuff for you because I've been shopping. More precisely, I've been shopping at Wunderlich. It's a German company. The slogan is complete your BMW. So what they do basically is they sell a lot of accessories for BMW motorbikes, and this is the kind of stuff that BMW doesn't sell itself. Quite a few interesting products there. They have a big range of products. There's all kinds of things for luggage, further protection of the bike, all kind of handy things. So it's very much the Louis Vuitton shop for BMW bikers. I ordered 4 things that I'm going to show to you because maybe you find that interesting. So let's start off. Open the box. First thing I have here is this waterproof luggage roll. It's quite a big bag, nice blue color, about 30 liters. So you can do a number of things with it, suffocate your enemy for instance, or on a hot day you put very cold water in and then you put it over your head like so. And on top of that you can also put luggage in here that you don't want to get wet. So let's say for instance sleeping bags, big things to put in a pannier. Takes up a lot of space, it's probably not what you want, and it's perfectly okay to put it just on the back of your bike so they can use the pannier space for other things. But if you happen to have a rainy day on your tours, you get very wet on the way, and then the last thing you want is have to sleep in a wet sleeping bag at the end of that day. So that's why I put it in here, and it gets closed up like that. Roll it around a few times, and then you click it together like so, and then it should be completely watertight. So much for the luggage roll. Any questions about that? No? Okay, next one. Haha! The next one is this, the eagerly anticipated side stand extender. Thing is, if you put your bike on the side stand in a muddy environment, it's quite likely to tip over because it sort of sinks in. There's a lot of kilos weighing on the side stand, and it's not really that big. It's about that much of surface that it has. So basically, what is going on here is Wunderlich supply you with an item that you can put on it. It looks like this. It's probably a bit difficult to see in camera because the plastic's still on. We'll get to that later. But basically it has the shape here of my regular side stand, and that fits in there, screws on with 3 screws, and then basically the footprint of that is a lot bigger. As you may remember, I sometimes park my bike against a tree. Also solves the problem. It works surprisingly well, I must say, but there's always a tree. So if you end up at a space where there's no parking tree and it's still soft ground, then hopefully this is going to solve that problem. I'll put up another video when I get around mounting it. Could be quite interesting, but we'll get to that later. Next item. This is a very cute one, I think. Also very convenient. There it is, the little Wunderlich toolkit that goes right in the back of the bike. Bit of an odd shape. And this slides right under the rear of the bike, under the luggage frame. Like so, and then you have the zipper here, and you can put some tools in it, or maybe a little camera, or whatever you want to store somewhere. I'll stick in pictures from the website on how that's supposed to go there. And then again, when I've put it on, I will show what that looks like. So, that's the little toolkit for the back of the GS. And then finally, the very last thing is the unpacking party. There's a box, and then there's plastic, and then eventually we get, ta-da, this bit. Yes, that's interesting, isn't it? If you really wonder what's going on here, it has an official name. I'll look that up. This is a Wunderlich Side. Yes, yes. So this bit is supposed to go at the front mudguard on the bottom side, and it basically makes the front mudguard a bit longer. I've complained before that a GS likes to really get yourself dirty, especially on rainy days. You don't even have to drive it through mud, just rainy day and tarmac road is enough to get sand and dirt all over it. And very notably that ends up at the front of the engine. It's very finicky to clean that up. Actually I have to use a dishwasher brush to clean up the corners and clean up those BMW letters. And then sometimes that's not even good enough, so I need a toothbrush to get it really out of the tiny corners. I'm pretty sure that will not go entirely away, but with this bit attached on the bottom side of the front mudguard, there is a lot less room for the dirt to go up and make my engine dirty. So I hope this solves a lot of problems. It had quite some positive reviews, people said it really helped. So I'm curious to find out how well that works. Also, the box comes with lots of things, including disclaimers, and then there's a few mounting screws, and there is a manual. So hopefully, if I follow that manual and do everything alright, then it will be on the way it's supposed to be. I'll get back to you when that's being done, and then we'll show the end result. And finally, a word on cost of all of this. You'll probably be curious to know how expensive that is. Side stand extender is around 50 euros. It's a lot of money for a little bit of metal, but it's quite a solid piece of metal, and it has to be machined specifically for this type of bike. Actually, specifically for the low frame version of this type of bike, because there is a difference between the two. I haven't really figured out which, but there is some difference because of two different parts. The front mudguard extender is also around 50 euros. Quite a bit of money for just a piece of plastic, but I guess it has to be made specifically for this type of bike, so it will have to be quite cheap. Then yet another 50 euros for the tool bag that goes in the back, so at this stage we're looking at 150 euros spent already. And then finally that Luggage roll, the big blue water bag. That's not so bad, that's only 15 euros. And then there's a little bit of money for BMP, of course. So all things together, I've spent some 160 euros for just a couple of nice accessories for my BMW. Well, so much for this little unpacking party. I hope you find it interesting. We'll get back to you with a new video when everything is being mounted on. So that's it for now. Happy days riding your bike, and may the road rise to meet you. Goodbye.